Hey everybody, Kyle here, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Metroid Fusion. In the last part, we cleared out Sector 6, the so-called Dark Sector, and we got ourselves the Varia suit, which is what we're sporting right now. So what that Varia suit allows us to do is go into rooms with extreme temperature, and what better sector to test that in than the Arctic sector. So let's go ahead and see what the computer tells us to do. Get the map. Let's see. You need to download data for the ice missile upgrade, but, as you might expect, the data room here is secured. Level 3 security hatches are yellow. Release the security lock and download data as usual. And experiment with those new missiles. They'll be helpful. Is your objective clear? Yes, it is. You know what to do. Go to it. Okay. So yeah, we're basically looking for the ice missiles. That way we can freeze the Saw X next time we encounter it. So yeah, that is our goal. So this sector is interesting. Oh crap, you can't go down here yet, that's right. So you have to like shoot through this wall. That's your only way to get through here at first. Because we have the yellow doors, which we have to unlock at some point. But yeah, so the sector starts out just like actually every other sector does. We're in like sort of a room that definitely looks like a space station. But then we'll eventually get to the actual environment section of this sector. And I kind of like it. It's interesting. And it does change later in the game, but we will see that when we get to that point. Okay, so we've got lots of ice. Lots and lots of ice. So one thing that I just actually thought of, just a thought, I wonder, is this like actually the first ice area in a Metroid game? I'm not sure if this is the way to go. I feel like it's not. I think there's a gate up here. Yep. But yeah, like, there wasn't really an ice area in Super Metroid. And obviously in the first two Metroids there wasn't anything resembling an ice area. So yeah, I'm assuming that this was the first ice area in the Metroid series. And of course, it was followed up by Phendrana Drifts in Metroid Prime, and I'm not exactly sure about other M or the other Prime games. I'm pretty sure there's not one in the other Prime games, but I know. Well, I'm not sure about other M. So, because actually, other M is okay. So there's two Metroid games that I haven't really played. There's Other M, and then there's Metroid Prime Hunters. So both of those kind of tie for being the oh shit. Am I not supposed to go here yet? Aw, damn, son. Did I fuck up? I feel like I fucked something up somewhere. Crap. You know what? I think I went the wrong way. Oh, okay, this is right. I just went out of that room and bombed that floor. Goodness gracious. I should have known that. But it has been a while since I've been at this point in the game, so I don't really blame myself too much. But yeah, right up here is the security room. Okay, so we're good. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've played basically every Metroid game except for Other M and Metroid Prime Hunters. And I've played a little bit of Other M. I can't remember exactly how far I got. It wasn't like anything too crazy. But oh, you know what? Okay, no. We're good. We can't get the item yet. There's actually like a couple of power-ups we want to get here. And I'm just trying to make sure that I get those as soon as I can, as I've been doing with every power-up so far. Anyways, so yeah. But I just, something about Other M just kind of, I didn't really like too much. It's just, it's a different game. They tried to like combine the Metroid Prime series with like just the 2D Metroids, and I don't really think it worked that well. But yeah, anyways, enough of that digressing. Here is the data room, and we get ourselves the ice missiles. Yeah. I was actually going to do another what I'm going to call the Poltergust jingle, and I was actually going to do it in French, because ice missiles, it would be missile de glace, but yeah, decided not to. Oh well. I don't want to rip off him too much. It's not cool. Okay, so this expansion is a little interesting. You don't want to kill all of these creatures that we're going to be killing. I think I have to actually kill that again. Or no. Okay, we just have to let this one live as well. It's interesting, because usually if an X is going to transform into something else, it'll, like, glow a little bit. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, that actually took me a lot less time to get that than it did the first time I got it, which is awesome. Let me see here. Oh, crap. You know what? I believe there is an energy tank we can get here, I think. Yeah, I think it's in this wall. Or this door. One of these two. Yeah. Oh, you got me, you fake energy tank thing. Yeah. But don't worry, the real energy tank is right there, so we are good. What was I even saying? I kind of forgot. Man, that just shows how my attention span is, how shot it is at this point. But, oh well. Okay, so we are, I think, pretty much done. We can actually leave this sector. But we have to, like, go back this way, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah, we can actually get out this way now. Okay, we have to kill this guy again. Yeah, make sure you don't absorb that. Oh, that's what I was saying. So, most of the time when the X are going to, like, transform into something else, they glow a little bit. But that's not always the case, and it can actually prove to be a little problematic. I feel like there's an expansion in that room, but I don't have it on my list yet, so maybe that's something I just can't get yet. I mean, that would make sense. But yeah. Let's see, and then we have to go up this way, which is interesting. And like I said earlier, this sector does change at one point, and it's actually kind of cool. I like what happens to it, but I don't know. We'll see that later on, obviously. Okay, so I'm not just going to end this video once we actually get out of this sector, because there's still something else I want to do. And what the fuck? Yeah, we got something mysterious flying around. Something that might spark some nightmares in some people. That was my poor attempt to make a joke. Now, you want to make sure to go through this door. Now, there's actually an expansion here, and you can get it later on, but once we go through that door, we won't be able to come back here for a little bit, and you will see why in just a second. Damn it, I can never quite remember where this power-up is. Okay, yeah, there it is. You have to, like, I'm pretty sure you have to bomb that wall. Yeah, because it's a bomb block. But anyways, we come through here, and we got an emergency in Sector 3. Holy shit. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of this in this video, because both of these things didn't take too long. Like, me getting through Sector 5 and then taking care of this emergency, it won't take very long. Okay. Computer, brief us on what's going on. Emergency in Sector 3. The area could melt down soon. It seems the main boiler's cooling unit is malfunctioning. This could easily destroy the entire research station, as it would likely trigger the auto-destruct explosives. We have about 6 minutes. Hurry to Sector 3 and access the control room to the side of the main boiler room. Mostly the systems in Pyro, which is the name of the sector, I guess, are down because of this. Again, we know who to blame. The Sox must have hacked into the system control file. What impressive intelligence. Okay, are we sure that this just isn't, like, the real Samus just trying to destroy us, which is the fake Samus? I'm still getting that vibe here. But, yeah. Okay. So now we have 6 minutes to head to Sector 3 and take care of this emergency. And I actually like this. Like, I don't know if anything similar to this has happened in any other Metroid game, where there's like something going on in a different part of the world that than you are in at the current moment, that could potentially destroy the planet or whatever you're on, and you have to actually escape from it. You know what, that might have actually happened in Metroid Prime 3 when you destroyed the who's a what's it things. Very descriptive. It's the what I'm trying to describe is the giant phazon things, the seeds you have to destroy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure with those you have to, like, once you defeat the boss in them and they're about to explode, I think you have to actually like get out of them before they explode. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a timer with that. Okay, so it's very convenient that this emergency happened like after we got the Varia suit and not before. Because if we had to come here without the Varia suit, we would have been pretty screwed. And we would have died. It would have been interesting though if they would have like made you do that, but you just had to be super quick and like collect a bunch of energy along the way, or else you just die. That would have been really cool. I wish they would have done that maybe. Or maybe someone has like ROM hacked that. That'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, this is neat. And it's urgent. Like if you're playing this game for the first time and this happens and you're not expecting it, you're just like, what the fuck? Like I remember as a kid playing this, I was scared, and I'm pretty sure that I actually like lost a few times because I wasn't exactly sure how to get to this point, I guess. Because when you come to Sector 3, like, it doesn't just like tell you how to get to this part of this sector with the boiler. But you have to like go down to that one shaft where the first time you go there, you actually go up, and it leads you like towards the super missiles. But you have to go down from that. So I didn't get that as a kid, I guess, and just ended up getting boned. I don't know if there's a cutscene that plays if you actually fail to do this. Because basically the entire station would explode. Because the boiler's fucked up, but yeah. So down here we find some scientists. Hey man! That slow turn. But yeah, so we've got to fight an X-Core. I'm going to call this one the Human Core. The Human Knight Core monster. And the beam you actually get from this one is pretty cool. Yep. And let's get it. Alright, the wide beam ability. Yeah. Basically, this is the Spazer beam. They just, for whatever reason, decided to call it the wide beam. Okay, so we've got the cooling unit operational once again. The station is not going to blow up with this on it, and all is well. And now we also have this really cool beam that also makes it stronger, I'm pretty sure. I should like actually look up like the beam damage modifications that happen every time you get a new beam in this game. So I'd like to see if the charge beam actually makes the base beam stronger, and then if the wide beam makes this beam stronger. I mean, that would make sense, and I think that happens in most of the other Metroid games. But I don't know. Now, I know that there are a few expansions that we can get on our way out of here, but I'm just going to go ahead and pass those up because there are also expansions in this area that we can't get at the moment, so it just makes sense to just get them all when we can. And speaking of getting like all the other expansions in like another trip here, I still need to complete my practice file for this game. I am really far into it, as I showed off. I think I showed it off in the first part of this playthrough, but I almost have all the expansions, and I'm at like the last little moment in the game, so it would only take me like an hour to actually finish that, but it's, I don't know. I just don't have time, man. I'm out of time. That's how I feel in my day-to-day life. But yeah. It's probably my fault, though, because I do like to put things off a lot, and it does... I affect me very adversely, but what am I gonna do? Now, I don't think you can actually go back the way we came in here. I think you have to actually take this path all the way back up to whatever room it leads to. I kind of forget actually, but yeah. Okay. Through the pipes we go, back to the super missile blob thing and the destroyed door. At least we don't have to fight the security bot again. I'm still, like, actually surprised with how well that fight went. But we will face the security bot again, and that's not going to be fun. It's actually a bit more of a difficult fight, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to the computer, let them know that we saved the station, and then we'll go ahead and end the video off after that. So, okay, what do you got to say now? The X mimicked a crew member. It all makes sense now. The X can absorb the memories and knowledge of their prey. What an astounding find. HQ is very impressed. But don't you find it strange? This could have destroyed this station with the X in it, not to mention the Psi-X. Unusual for a self-preserving species like the X, unless your presence is an even greater threat, a threat to the existence of X elsewhere. This is only a hypothesis. Perhaps their survival instinct is in conflict with their newly borrowed intelligence. Don't lay your guard down yet. The X are still a threat. Samus, I see biosigns in the habitation deck. Survivors? The infected crewmen you saw had survived until recently. Maybe there's a chance. The signs emanate from here. Is your objective clear? I have just restored power to the main elevator. Use it to return and look for any survivors. Okay, so now we've got some, I guess, signs of life, and we need to go check those out to see what it is. So, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video off here, and in the next video we will go and check it out. So, thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below letting me know what you think. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.